Now to our breaking news. After 3 weeks on the run, convicted cartel killer Gonzalo Lopez is dead. He was killed in a shootout with police late last night, hours from where he first escaped. Let's walk you through what we know right now. On May 12th, Lopez slipped his shackles, attacked a corrections officer, and hijacked a prison bus in Leon County during a transport between prisons. The next day, the search turned into a massive manhunt with resources from around the state coming to Centerville. On May 18th, authorities released new photos from the hours before the hijacking showing Lopez cuffed on his way to the prison bus. Those authorities maintained he was still somewhere in the original search area. On May 25th, last Wednesday, more new pictures were released from U.S. Marshals showing the convicted killer's many tattoos as they continue to ask for help in finding him. And then yesterday, June 2nd, police say Lopez killed a family, stole their truck, and made his way to a rural area outside San Antonio.
And at 5:03, that's where our team coverage begins. We have Michelle Choi and Matt Doherty live on the story.
Matt is in Jordanton, about 40 miles south of San Antonio. Matt, we'll start with you.
Yeah, more than 3 weeks later, this manhunt has finally come to an end. Unfortunately, it is too late. You can see behind me, they're keeping us at quite a distance. Those state investigators are there with the Texas Rangers trying to piece together everything that happened earlier. We're in a residential neighborhood right now, and we're being told the stolen truck Lopez was driving crashed into 2 telephone poles before it finally came to a stop. Deputies put out spike strips on the nearby highway, flattening the truck's tires before it crashed. The local sheriff's office says the convicted hitman for the cartel jumped out of his truck, then started shooting at deputies who returned fire. Authorities say Lopez was armed with an AR-15 and a handgun, which he stole from a home in Leon County.
Well, yeah, it is frightening to think that he ended up right here in our city, in our county. He is accused of killing a family of 5 today in Centerville, Texas. So right there tells you just exactly how dangerous he is. He was in prison for murder, so he's serving a life sentence already. So he didn't want to go back to prison.
The neighbor whose front yard was the scene of the gunfight was not at home when this happened last night, we're told. Residents here say that they're glad that this manhunt has come to an end. But sadly, it was too late for several people. I'm here in Jordanton. That's it for us. I'm going to send things over to Michelle Choi, who's in Centerville in Leon County. Michelle.
Hey, Matt. Yeah, this morning you can see troopers blocking off the entrance to a ranch located here along Highway 7. Out of respect for the victims' families, we're not naming the property, but take a look. Behind that white fence there is where authorities say a family of 5, 1 adult and 4 children were killed, allegedly by Gonzalo Lopez, before he took off in their truck. Just an awful scene. Investigators are working right now. We still don't know who the victims are, but we're told they're from the Houston area and were visiting their weekend home here in Centerville. TDCJ officials say someone alerted authorities after they weren't able to get a hold of a relative. When officers arrived, they found the victims dead inside. It's unclear if Lopez was already inside the home when the family arrived, but officials believe the victims were killed sometime yesterday afternoon because they were spotted at the home earlier that morning. Now, authorities went on to say the victim's home, which is located in this search area, had been cleared several times. As for Lopez, they believe for the last 3 weeks he's been hiding in the woods here in Centerville and breaking into property, stealing food, water, and clothes. Now, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice says that it will conduct a thorough review of their protocols to figure out how exactly Lopez escaped. Kimberly.
Michelle Choi live for us on Breaking News this morning. Thank you. We will have continuing coverage on this breaking news throughout the morning. For the very latest, head over to khou.com.
At 5:06.